Hey, this is Ross with my partner Bob. We have a show called Worldview Matters.
And Ross, as you know, we believe that everything in life is somehow related to how people view the world around them.
Our show is available on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. Also available on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition for Friday the 22nd. I'm James Spann. The rain for now has shifted to the south, but I think it comes back in here tonight for a while. And another round of rain early next week. Severe weather possibilities? Well, let's go in there and take a look. We'll check some of the Skycam shots around the network. These were captured early this morning at the somewhat ridiculous hour of 5 a.m. That's the Tuscaloosa Skycam. Still wet on the streets there, but the rain is gone. Very similar scene coming from Jasper and Walker County. And a look at downtown Clanton. And again, thanks to everybody for coming out to see us last night at the weather tour. We stopped at Jeff State and had a great time. Really, really good crowd, and enjoyed seeing everybody there last night. Deep old upper low, the one that brought all the snow to the nation's breadbasket, is moving northeast. The upper low center is near Des Moines, Iowa. And down below that, it's cloudy, but the rain has stopped here. Temperatures are mostly in the upper 40s and low 50s. At daybreak, Birmingham was sitting at 50. And there's the radar at 5:02 this morning. The bulk of the rain south and east of Montgomery. Some stronger storms down around Union Springs and Greenville. But again, I think the day today for us will be dry. Don't think we see the sun, but at least no rain. There's the watch warning map, and again, the big winter storm is slowly winding down. Still winter weather problems from Minneapolis, St. Paul down to Charlotte. That would include Chicago, Milwaukee, Cincinnati, Columbus, Pittsburgh, but nothing like the huge snows they saw over Kansas and Missouri yesterday. In terms of severe weather possibilities today, no formal risk, just those low-end 5% chances down over the southern part of Alabama. And the good news on Monday, the guys at SPC, yesterday had most all of Alabama in a severe weather risk. Well, the new guidance came in, and based on the last few runs, they have pretty much eliminated the risk for most of the state. They still have the southeastern corner of Alabama in a risk on Monday, but now the risk is basically for the Florida Panhandle, North Florida, South Georgia, up into coastal South Carolina. And again, we'll take a look at this in just a minute. And this is the rain over the next 7 days. Biggest numbers, Mobile back over to Dothan, where they could see some flooding issues. Amounts there are 5 to 7 inches. The amounts up this way will be much lighter. We'll have some light rain tonight, a batch of showers and storms Monday, and that should be it for us over the next 7 days. So no flooding issues here, which is good. We'll check the 06Z GFS. This is valid at noon today at 500 millibars, and you can see how we've got the upper low that's lifting out toward, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Madison, Wisconsin. The other part of that thing is back in the southwestern United States. And down below that, at midday today, you can see how we are dry. The rain is way down south. But again, I don't think the sun pops out today. The sky should stay cloudy all day. Let's go to the RPM. This is midnight tonight. Here comes the rain moving back in here. The rain is as far north as Interstate 59, so we'll mention a good chance of rain tonight. I don't think we see any thunder here. I guess maybe a touch of thunder to the south, but no severe weather, no flooding. And then tomorrow, this is tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock, you can see the bulk of the rain is south of Montgomery, south of US 80. And we'll play it that way in the forecast. So as the weekend begins, South Alabama stays wet, North Alabama should be dry, but the clouds will probably linger much of the day. Not so sure we see any sun tomorrow, so a cloudy day. The clearing should take place tomorrow night, and Sunday looks like a beautiful day. Should be nice and sunny. We start the day in the mid to upper 30s, the high rising nicely into the mid 60s on Sunday afternoon. So clearly that will be the brightest day over the weekend. Now let's look at Monday. The upper next trough axis is off to the west. That's a very good dynamic system, but the models have been very persistent in this idea. They've got 2 surface lows on Monday. One is over northern Missouri. The other is located near Selma, Alabama. And remember, the greatest chance of any severe weather will be south and east of that surface low. And that's the reason the SPC guys have taken most of the state out of the severe weather chance, and they put it for the far southeastern tip of the state. And that makes good sense based on that output. And let's look at the NAM. Same time on Monday. This is valid at 12 noon. And it's got the surface low farther east. It's actually on the Alabama-Georgia border. So, yes, we are going to mention a good chance of rain and thunder on Monday. And based on this latest guidance, it might be really Monday morning that best chance of rain. But severe weather should not be a problem based on the last several runs. And that's a good thing. And then Tuesday, the rain is pretty much gone. We'll have to watch the wraparound clouds around that deep upper low north of us. That could impact maybe the Tennessee Valley. But for now, it looks like Tuesday will be a dry day with a good deal of sunshine. Cooler with highs dropping back in the 50s. There's Wednesday of next week, same thing. Thursday, though, we start to turn colder. Look at the cold air advection. Highs would drop into the low 50s if this is right, with a very chilly north wind. Be a blustery kind of day. And a week from today, 1st of March, the beginning of meteorological spring. You can see that colder look showing up, a western ridge and eastern trough. And we note that energy in the southwest United States. You know, we'll keep an eye on that and see what happens. But down below that, a week from today would be cold, windy, dry. Highs only in the low to mid 40s with a strong, icy north wind. And this is suggesting maybe a few snow flurries up in the Tennessee Valley, but, no accumulation, nothing really significant. So we'll see how that plays out. We've seen some evidence of maybe some winter weather mischief that following weekend, but this run does not show that. It's just cold. And then about a week later, we warm up. There's a big trough. In fact, that's a severe weather look. Upper low that's over the plain states, a surface low underneath that with potential for severe weather. Of course, this is pure speculation out here, but then again, this is March, and it's that time of the year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock today, and don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.